Michael, Danielle.
Yes.
We have been chosen. We are the few selected to join Baywatch.
Baywatch!
Baywatch! Yeah! We're going to have to cut a lot of calories.
I gotta lose a few percentage body fat.
I love that he's like the only one to order a salad. And he's like, I thought you guys needed a strict diet to look like that.
Right?
Hey, when you have that much muscle mass, you gotta eat a lot of calories to maintain it.
Zac Efron was pounding that spaghetti.
They only ate twice during the whole movie.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I mean, it lasted.
There was more drinking than eating.
They must have chipmunked it, like kept it in their cheeks for later consumption.
Baywatch. Cue the dolphins.
That was a good dolphin.
Yeah. Hell
Not bad.
yeah.
Not bad.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. I lied.
Touch the butt.
The Force will be with you, always. Why is the rum always gone? Go ahead. Make my day.
What?
Huh? Who?
Baywatch.
And welcome to Every Film in the Book.
God, who gave us a show? This is terrible.
No one gave it to us. We took it. Because we're Baywatch, and we're more than lifeguards.
Oh my God! Welcome back, everyone, to the summer of EFB. We are living it up again on an undisclosed beach location.
Island paradise.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Something crazy over here.
Danielle, I hope you brought sunscreen. We're gonna get burned today.
Oh no. Our shoulders are out.
Oh
I
no!
just start roasting both of you. It's not what we meant.
Michael, did you bring the heat lamps?
No, I brought.
I want to be more
Baywatch.
tan by the end of this episode.
Yeah. Michael, can you edit us to look more tan? Thank
Can
you.
you
Yeah.
Crank the. No.
Contrast.
No, we can't do that.
Oh my God, we're definitely not recording this right after winter, and none of us got a tan yet.
We haven't had, it's been sunny twice. Leave us alone.
But yes, it is our second outing of the summer, and we are visiting the Baywatch.
We felt like this was kind of a must-watch for the summer series. Not because it's a good movie,
No,
but
not at all.
because it's a summer movie. And
They
that's
filmed it in the summer.
And it takes place on a beach.
On
that
a
was,
beach.
That was the requirements.
Yeah.
I was very confused because they kept referring to it as the bay, but it was clearly a beach.
The bay.
Well,
The Bay
the beach
Beach.
was part of the bay.
Oh, I see. It was one of
that's
those.
That's all right.
It's a combo deal. Buy one, get one free kind of thing.
Not at all.
Buy the beach, you get the bay. Oh my God. But this movie was a remake of the classic television show Baywatch with David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson, and they miraculously made a comeback in this movie.
They did. It was
Had
hilarious.
to put them in.
Yeah, well, I feel bad for Pamela. Like, they gave David, like, lines, but they just put her in slow motion, and they're like,
She
hey, walk
probably-
out at the end.
She probably didn't want to be in any
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
She probably got a pretty penny for it, too.
Yeah, here's $6 billion being Baywatch.
Probably a bit much. That's steep.
Well, I don't know how much Pamela Anderson offered or gets for her movie roles. I don't know. Oh, but it seemed like this one kind of followed the plot of Roadhouse.
I think
A little
Roadhouse followed the plot
Of this. Yeah, it was just a rich person trying to buy up all the property around the beach so she could make a super resort instead of just having a bunch of little small resorts.
and both of their main source of income was drugs across bodies of water.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. What else would you do in Florida besides sell drugs?
Run drugs.
Yeah, I'm
That's all
starting
you
to
do.
think Florida really is only about the drugs. Both of these movies take place in Florida, and both of them deal with drug problems.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Oh my God, that little kid was exposed to a bag of whatever the heck it was called, Flocka. It was based
Yeah.
off a Waka Flocka flame.
I don't think he had anything to do with it.
I think it was just, rocks.
Yeah, it's like rocks that you put in your aquarium to make it look pretty.
No, like crack.
Oh,
Yeah. Come on, stay with
sorry,
us
I'm
here.
not keeping up with the metaphors.
With the
I'm
lingo.
new to Baywatch. All right, this is all new to me. But what did you guys think about this one?
Well, Steve.
Well, Steve.
Yeah, fill me in.
Well, Steve.
I feel like I'm talking a lot. I apologize.
Steve really likes Baywatch.
Yeah, Steve likes the shirtless dudes in Baywatch. as
Yeah.
usual.
He's still a bit flustered from it.
Sorry,
Zac
I'm blushing.
Efron, and of course, The Rock.
I'm still really sad they're still putting him in movies. I feel like The Rock.
This was from 2017.
Oh, okay. All right.
So-
well, I mean, they're still putting him in movies, but at
Yeah.
least there's an excuse. 2017 kind of sucked.
Well,
2017 was his peak time.
He did a bunch of stuff in a hurry then.
Mhm.
Zac Efron wants to be a lifeguard, and this is the
Yeah.
journey of him becoming a lifeguard.
Well, it's not necessarily that he wants to be, but he has to be, because apparently it's the only community service job that he can have to avoid
Based on his
probation.
yeah.
For some, I don't even know what the probation was for.
Throwing up in a pool, I think.
No, well,
In an Olympic pool, that is
that's
a
a fine.
$30,000 fine.
Because the Olympics, they'll take place all over the place. So they could have been in Greece then. Like
Oh.
throwing up in a pool could be illegal over there. You
They
never
have
know.
to empty the whole pool.
Yeah, no, they got to start over. The Olympics are canceled for the next 2 days. We got to refill
they
the
would
pool.
clean that in an afternoon.
Oh, do they have like special people with like the little nets? It's like, all right, guys, hold on. We'll be back in a minute.
We'll be back in a minute.
Just scooping out the chunks of.
Oh man, this guy's famous. Oh wow.
But yeah, I mean, this movie doesn't have a whole lot to it. They really stretch out the plot, like
It's super deep.
really stretch it out. The last, 45 minutes is them harping on the same thing, and they keep making discoveries
Well,
that they already know.
We get the whole movie in like the 7th minute of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we said this a couple times while we were watching it. It's like, we've known since the beginning. It's taken you this long to get here.
Yeah, because there's like that whole meeting on the beach at the end where they're just like, all right, so this person actually was selling drugs. It's like, yes, we know. You showed us her getting drugs
multiple
smuggled
times.
in. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about? How are you just figuring this out?
She didn't want to believe it.
She's like, I can't believe the rich person's dealing drugs on the beach.
I did think there'd be a little bit more lifeguarding. Like, yes, they do come across these situations where they have to go save people, but there wasn't a single scene of them like actually teaching them how to be an actual lifeguard.
No.
Like,
They had boxing class though.
Well,
that's
they
pretty
had boxing
important.
class.
I mean, they show like the CPR mannequins and stuff.
Yeah,
but they did it once.
Yeah,
So-
like,
and then
I
each
don't know.
time we see other people training, Zac Efron's not training.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything.
But you're right though. The only time anybody gets saved is either for an epic intro shot
Yeah.
Mhm.
or to further somebody's character.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, oh, we get it. You're reckless. You're fast. You're
Yeah.
fearless.
I kind of want
You
like
endangered so many lives.
I want the mundane part of their job.
Yeah,
you know,
where's just like the sitting there and like, oh crap, I forgot to turn. I'm a little more cooked on this
Right?
side than
No
the other.
aloe vera was found in this
Oh,
movie at
God.
all.
Ugh.
Yeah, but this was a lot more of like a spy film than I thought. Like I didn't
Mhm.
I've never seen the original Baywatch show, so like sue me for that. But I didn't know it was so oh my god, you
I
messed
ruined
up
it. I
our
did it.
guard.
All right, we're good.
But like I don't know if the show was like they were detectives that were also lifeguards, but I feel like it was more just saving people in the ocean and then drama amongst lifeguards.
It was kind of the same thing,
A little
but
bit of
just
spy
done
action.
Yeah.
40 years earlier.
A lot
you
more
know?
CGI fire on the water. Hell yeah.
I mean, they still did the same type of things, just in a much different era where there wasn't a lot of extras going on.
Right. Still a lot of slow motion running.
Yeah.
Lots of
Which-
slow mo.
I mean, it was a lot of slow motion,
Yeah.
but it's Baywatch, so I would have been upset if there wasn't that much slow motion.
right. Like I don't know much about Baywatch, but I know they were famous for just everybody's running in slow motion.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
I think the purpose was to show half naked people
Hell
running
yeah.
in slow motion.
Little skin flick. Gotta love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But at least the guys were shirtless too, except for Ronnie. I felt bad for him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when everybody is and then they put like the one person that doesn't fit
Yeah.
in, and you're like, that's too bad. He had to film that with everybody else looking
Yeah.
awesome.
Right.
And I'm sure he was like paid to like be even fatter, you know, like
Oh yeah.
well, I mean like you know how they'll train
Yeah.
superhero movie actors to like
Right.
get in shape. They probably hired someone to like make sure he ate a lot of calories to
Right.
like gain more weight.
Well, I know they did that to like Jonah Hill when he was younger.
Yeah.
They're like, you have to stay fat. You're funny when you're
Yeah.
fat.
Right.
So just be like that.
Yeah, and then they made him get in shape.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, buddy, get it. Conquer
yeah.
the world.
I don't think anybody made him, but
You gotta have the doofy sidekick character.
it had all of it. The goofball. It had
Mhm.
the over-the-top action. It had the crazy dialogue. It had the simplest plot take forever, and we got to stop the drugs and save the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said it. This was a 90-minute. If it was 90 minutes, it would have
easy.
been a perfect. Yeah, fun. This is
Easy.
a fun, like, little, oh, yeah, we're saving people, but also drugs. What?
What?
But then they extended it 30 minutes, and they're like, are you still interested? I'm like, no, we already solved the crime like 10 minutes in. Can we just be done?
And they do the love interest for everybody.
Yeah, everybody gets a love interest.
Everybody gets a love interest.
Yeah.
But you
Spend
never
some
see
time
if
on
The
that.
Rock and the other girl
They just
get
make
together.
out for pretend to get away with their spy stuff.
It's just for spy stuff, Steve.
Yeah.
That wasn't anything serious.
They do a lot of
It
spy
seemed
stuff.
like she was like, oh, wow, we kissed for the first time. And then, like, the scene was over, and then they never touched on it again.
Yeah, it was acting, Steve.
Yeah, they were
They're
acting.
were
really
acting.
good
They were
actors
acting.
for
For
lifeguards.
lifeguards.
Yeah. It's like, all right, to be a lifeguard, you need 6 months at Juilliard.
So I think a good scene that kind of encompasses where this movie takes a turn is when they're all sitting down to eat lunch and they're talking about like all these cases they've had to deal with, and they're they're like, remember the drug bust of 2012? Well, it was crazy.
Remember when the jellyfish were extra jelly that year? Oh, that was a rough one.
What was it?
What do you do if you see a school of fish that apparently can jump out of the water and harpoon you in the chest?
Like, Jesus Christ. Why are people allowed on the beach if those
This
exist?
was a week ago? Did you not tell anyone?
They're like, a fleet of pirates up on the shore. What do you do? And you're like, And then that's when they went into the drug plot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I'm like, they're like Zac Efron had a point throughout this whole movie. You guys are just lifeguards. Like, you have no jurisdiction. What are you doing?
They
No.
really shouldn't have been doing that. Like, it's one thing when you have a cop movie where they, get pulled off of a case
Right.
and they keep working on it anyway. At least they're employed by a police station.
Right, they have some kind of authority behind them.
This is like not that.
And they did it twice where they're like, you guys don't have any authority. You're just a group of guys chasing a bunch of guys. And then apologize for using guys to the woman. And then the second time they did the exact carbon copy thing.
It's like, oh, great joke. Guys.
Good
I'm
one.
including you in on this. Yeah, no offense taken.
We did it so great the first time. We're going to do it verbatim twice.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know who, like, the captain or whoever that was, but I feel like they only put him into movies just to say stupid, outlandish things.
Yep.
And, like, he has nothing to actually offer.
He
Yeah.
probably has a great time doing it. Too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, all right, dude, just riff for like 10 minutes and then we'll cut something
Your part will
together.
take 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we'll fly you out to Miami, but, we're not going to pay you that much. And he's like, oh, cool. I'll take a vacation and riff for 10 minutes.
Right? None of it's a vacation, Steve. Lives are at stake.
Lives are always at
Yeah,
stake.
well, for people who care so much about people drowning in the ocean, they
skipping
spend a
your
lot of
shifts,
times like
they're-
breaking into morgues and like in office buildings.
They're never at work.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We take this job so seriously. We're
Also-
family here. Also, we're going to be not on the beach 90% of
Nobody's
the next
going to
3
be watching
days.
the beach for the next several hours while we invade this house party.
12 children have died while
Right.
you were going chasing drugs.
That's what I would have liked to see at the end credits. Instead of like the blooper reel that they did, like just all the people that died while they were out
While
of
they
the
were out.
office. Like
They're
people
like-
banging on the door and it just says out to lunch, be back in 10
Yeah.
minutes.
They just credit it as like people who drowned while they were in the club, people who drowned while they were at the restaurant, people who drowned at lunch.
It's like this was actually a precautionary tale for unobservant lifeguards.
Yes.
Like this is
Yes.
to tell you how to actually be a lifeguard.
And
Yeah.
for a town with a severe drug problem, streets were pretty clean.
Pretty clean.
Pretty clean streets. Yeah.
You could eat off them streets.
Right? This movie's so stupid.
Oh
It's
my
so
god! Like
stupid.
there's literally nothing to talk about
Nope.
because, again, they solve a drug plot and that's it.
At least they let you know right at the start. They introduce The Rock, and then the name of the movie comes flying out of the water with dolphins.
This is the
Best
greatest
part.
intro
it's
scene
so
ever.
funny. It's so great.
And
Oh
it's
my God.
purposely over the top. And I think that's what sets the level of like,
Yeah.
all right, this is gonna be goofy.
Yeah.
But then they kind of get serious.
Yeah.
I feel like we said I said that a little bit with Roadhouse too. It's
Right.
like
It starts to
it's
get a
like
little
just
too
if it's gonna be
serious.
silly, just be silly.
Right.
Like those are some serious relationship talks we had to barf through.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, guys, I get it.
I messed up.
I keep throwing up in pools. I can't help it.
help it.
It's the chlorine.
I'm allergic. My body just rejects it.
I ate like 15 hot dogs before we came here. You didn't tell me we were going to a fancy party.
I really can't hold my liquor, man. I have like 0% body fat.
Seriously, how do you drink like that and still have fucking chiseled
That's a lot of
8
sit-ups.
packs?
A lot of sit-ups.
A lot of sit-ups. Oh, shit. All right, we got to start doing sit-ups.
A lot of sitting in
right
the
now.
sun, just like baking to death.
Swimmers are very fit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Michael Phelps.
It's all
He's got
those-
the bat wings. He's like,
Yeah, you can say that about all the swimmers.
yeah. They go,
A little bit of this.
oh,
A little bit
shit,
of
she's
that.
doing the swim.
Don't know.
Oh, crap. Little did you know we went back to the 40s.
I can't get a full range of motion because of
No.
the backdrop.
Yeah,
right
no,
here,
people
but
are sunbathing over there.
Right?
Danielle.
Just punched
Watch
8
out.
people in the face.
Put that in a post.
Take that, Barbara.
Well,
Oh.
that's Baywatch.
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty much Baywatch.
anybody would actually recommend this? Probably not, right?
Oh, 100%. You have to watch this movie.
If you want to see Zac Efron look
It's
super cut,
Like,
he got shredded.
cut.
shredded.
Like a julienne salad.
I feel like this is a movie you have to watch though. Like
Yeah, I mean, if,
If
you're
you're
bored in the
somebody-
summer, it might be
no,
fun.
not even bored in the summer. Just if you like movies, you gotta watch Baywatch.
Maybe
it's-
not
it's
this
Baywatch.
Baywatch, but you gotta watch
Yeah, maybe
Baywatch.
check out the old Baywatch. That could be fun.
Well, why don't you?
I might.
You're
But
gonna
anyway.
you're gonna have to now with that starting.
Yeah, I think I you know what?
He's hooked.
We're going to end this. We're going to go watch Baywatch.
All the episodes, you're just in a tank top forever.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna start a petition to only have Steven tank tops from now on. If everyone could sign it in the comments below, I'd appreciate it.
I'm so exposed.
You'll do what you're told, Steve. That's the deal.
Well, for the next one when I'm inevitably sleeveless
Right.
again.
We have to get back to the beach.
Yeah,
Nobody's,
actually,
yeah.
nobody's
could
watching.
could you grab
Nobody-
that? We gotta go
nobody's
save
watching the
people.
beach.
We clocked out like 3 hours ago. All right, guys.
Gotta
We'll,
go.
we'll see you
Long
later.
lunch. See you later.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. I lied.
You touched the butt.
The Force will be with you. Always. Why is the rum always gone? Go ahead. Make my day.